guys, this is Lana. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I just want to talk a little bit about some things that hold people back in life. What is the reason that people fail? And honestly, there are lots of reasons why people fail at things. But today I'm going to talk about one thing in particular, and that is not having a clear vision of what your goal is. And I think this is really important. I think a lot of people don't think much about it and maybe don't realize that they're doing this, but a lot of people just kind of float around. You know, maybe they're into an occupation that they don't particularly enjoy. Maybe it's not their passion. Maybe they're working a job because it's just a job. It just brings in a paycheck. It just puts food on the table and pays the bills. You know, and my husband and I have been there. We understand that. But I think there's a problem that a lot of people have, and it's that they make goals based on what they think they're supposed to have and not based on what they actually want. And so because it's not things they actually want, it's just things that they've allowed society, culture, their parents, maybe some institution, maybe it's church or the government, I don't know. They've allowed those things to kind of infiltrate their thoughts and convince them that their life is supposed to be a certain way. And so because they're not really passionate about it, because it's not something that they really want inside, they kind of float around because they're always unsure. You know, well, I don't want to be in this job, but I don't really know what job I want to be in, because they're not thinking the right way. The whole time they're thinking what's going to put food on the table, or what's going to pay the bills, or what is realistic for my lifestyle. You know, I want this amount of money, but I want to be able to do this on the weekends or whatever. And they're too busy thinking about all these little details that they never are able to be sure about what it is they want. They're not able to form a clear picture in their mind of what it is that they really want. What is the end result that you want to achieve? So, and this is something I learned several years ago, probably about 6 years ago. I learned this through doing a life acceleration course. I learned that you need to write down your goals. Write them down. And a lot of people will think this is hard because they float through life. They're those people that they aren't able to see what their goals are because they haven't really spent much time really thinking about it. They've been too busy thinking about what is supposed to happen. You know, what I need to do, not what I want to do. What do I want my life to look like? So get a clear image in your mind. See it, really see it, of what you want your life to look like, what you want it to feel like, what is it that you want to experience. And write it down, write it down. Write down your short-term goals, write down your medium-term goals, and your long-term goals. Okay, write them down. And then this is actually a little something that my husband and I have done. We have created a vision board. Now, we've done it on the internet. You can actually do one. We're actually about to create one on an actual physical bulletin board in his studio. But create a vision board, which is you put images of what you want your life to look like. And as just an example, is there a certain kind of house you want, or a certain house in particular? Maybe it's a specific house. Do you want that home? Is that where you want to create a home and raise your family there? Is it a job? Is it a certain job? Or maybe it's a certain status in a job. Maybe it is, maybe it's an amount of money. You know, maybe you're wanting to make $10,000 in a month. You need to write that down. And let me say something here, because this is really important. You want it to be realistic to you, but at the same time, don't think that something is not achievable. Like if you said like $10,000, if that, and this isn't going to be the same for everyone, but if $10,000 just seems like an astronomical number to you to make in 1 month, then maybe come down a little from there. Say, my intention is I want to make $8,000 in a month, or, whatever. And then, but it needs to still be something that is a challenge, okay? Don't cut yourself short. Don't think too realistically, because that's honestly what holds a lot of people back. People think they're realistic and really they are pessimists, okay? So, because they just don't believe in anything better and they call themselves realists. And I used to be that way. So, don't cut yourself short. What is it that you want? Write it down and then make an intention to achieve it within a certain amount of time. You don't have to kick yourself if you don't do it within that certain amount of time, but set a goal and be clear about what it is, okay? And by doing that, you won't just be floating around out there wondering what's going to happen next, because you will have the goal, you will know what it is, you will know exactly what it looks like, and you will have it written down. And everything that you do from that point can move you in the direction to achieving that goal and actually seeing it realized in your life. So that's it for today, and I hope you got something out of this. Please like and share it, and leave me a comment, and we'll see you guys on the next video.